Hey friends, Wheel of Time, episodes 1 through 3. I am so excited to finally have this, to have watched it, to be able to recommend it. I am on book 5 of the series. I will share with you right now. I have been on the Fires of Heaven for about 3 years. But I'm getting through it, and I'm a long time lover of the series. It was recommended to me by a coworker. But we open this series in the Two Rivers, and which is the small town that our heroes and heroines herald from. It's an ancient land that's known a lot of change and turmoil, and these are the children of another people, or children of a dwindled people. And among them still runs the strength or the magic to rule the world, to save the world. And this village is being not hunted, but it's being sought out by all factions of this world. The enchantresses, the Aes Sedai, are on the hunt for this village to find those that can touch this magic or this one source of power that they allude to in the first couple episodes. And also the armies of the Dark One are also seeking those that can channel. And it was revealed in one of the later episodes, that the Dark One is looking for those that can channel for another purpose. And so the people in the Two Rivers, they've, kind of kept to themselves and the communities around for time out of mind. And so the idea of magic, the idea of Aes Sedai and witchcraft and all these things are just tremendous. They did a better job in the books with the distance between small town and epic fantasy. When the Trollocs came in the show, the community was not as surprised, or they didn't draw such a contrast as they did in the books. That first Trolloc battle, the Battle of Edmund's Field, oh my goodness, how effectively done was that? I mean, I was on the edge of my seat. The Trollocs were effectively, monstrous and strong. The eyeless, oh my goodness, I kept thinking, these are effective, antagonists. And, Moraine, she gets into action really quickly. She lets them know, we've got to leave here, and get to the White Tower. And that's the only way that we can solve this. But she doesn't really explain that much. And at the beginning of the story, we've seen these enchantresses or these witches basically destroy a man that had the power. So why are they taking him to the White Tower? Is it to kill him? Is it to destroy him? Where, the quote-unquote Dark One is seeking his help. So that's an interesting byline in the stories. Who to trust, and that's really a main theme here. Can they trust themselves, their own minds? These dreams are starting to happen. Can they trust the word of Moraine, this regal, queenly figure, who is really effectively played by Rosamund Pike? I was really hesitant going into it about her character. Now I knew everything she touches, every role she touches turns to gold. But I was hesitant about her as the choice. She nails it. She nails it. Lan nails it. Perrin, I think, is probably my favorite character. Just the stoicism, the tortured nature of the character. I've seen a lot of glowing reviews for Matt. I really enjoy his character. It's really textured and deep as well, but it's a little darker. It's a little bit more dramatic than it was in the stories. And I think that may be more comfortable for that particular actor, but there was a lot more humor, there was a lot more levity in Matt's performance in the stories. And hopefully we'll pick some of that up, because you don't need three brooding guys at the same time. So I think Matt's levity is important. They've departed a little bit, meeting Tom Maryland down the road from the stories, and that's interesting. It's not necessarily a choice I would have made, but we'll see where they go with it. The changes that they made, pushing Egwene into the river, certain things, not talking about Rand's origins, or I don't even know if that comes into the story. The changes that they've made so far have been effective, and dare I say, elevating the material in some places. Now you can't touch, Robert Jordan's poetry and the way that he can set a scene. One criticism that I'll level is that I really enjoyed in the stories their sense of wonder and adventure about going from town to town. Finally getting to Berlin and seeing a city and townsfolk for the first time. Because of the pacing of these episodes, a lot of the adventure and a lot of that wonder is lost. And, hopefully they can make it up in other ways, but that's the only criticism that I'll level. I love the cast. Rand is, he's kind of the perfect, lead character. I've heard him compared to Hayden Christensen, and I can definitely see that. But I enjoy his brooding nature. I enjoy the regalness, with which he carries himself. I really like Nynaeve. Nynaeve, she is as good, and there was no way to be as good as Nynaeve was in the books, and this actress is. She does the impossible with equaling every actor that she comes up against, and also maintaining that humbleness, and it's really, really fascinating. So she's really the actress for me to watch, her and Perrin. Share your thoughts below. What were your favorite parts of the first 3 episodes? Shadar Logoth was just chilling to me. I wish we had lingered a little bit longer there, and told a little bit more lore, but the set design, everything is just beautiful, and I just can't wait to keep going. If there's any interest in this on YouTube, I'll go a little bit more into depth, but I am just loving it so far. I hope you guys are, and I can't wait for some of the things that we know are coming, later on this season. I'll see you guys in the next review. Cheers.